finished my land speed record race car and turned out nice. Stay tuned. Hello YouTubians and fellow hobbyists, fellow model building fanatics. First of all, I hope you have a really nice 2023. If Santa brought you some model kits, which I hope, have fun with them, and most of all, stay healthy. I had fun with my scratch building land speed racer, and with any further ado, go right into it. After building the engine, building the frame was the next logical step to take. I heated up those two styrene strips and bent them to the right shape. Cross members were glued in, and our test driver Steve took a seat to figure out the right measurements. This will be a mid-engine car. That means we need to get the cooling from the front to the back. The two connection parts here will help to do so. From a piece of styrene, I built a brake drum and made some copies out of resin. I did find some wheels in my stock, so I cheated a bit and modified those. For example, I wanted to have some twin wheels or tri-wheel, double wheels, I don't know, whatever you call that. I wanted to have that on the rear of the car. Every good build starts with a good plan. With that in mind, I drew a blueprint with the right measurements and started to build the body according to this blueprint. First, I made a styrene skeleton, which was then planked with 0.5 mm styrene strips. Some resin inside will help to stiff the whole construction up. The vacuum former helped then to get a nice even part of my car body. Alright, at this point of my build, I figured out I don't like it. I don't like the fact that the engine is covered and the whole thing looked too bulky as well. So back to the drawing board. Now and then you have to go one step back to get two steps further. Well, the new concept was to have a driver cell in front and then the open engine on the back. Always in mind that at this point of time, meaning 1930s-ish, the whole idea of aerodynamics was more a theoretical idea and not a proven fact. So the body was built the same way as the first attempt, and here is the first mock-up. I found this resin seat in my spare parts junkyard and modified it to my taste. The next big part was of course the paint job. I painted the whole body first in white, put a thin strip of painter tape in the middle and painted then the lower part in red. Finally, I taped the red part and painted the top part in orange. In order to keep that aesthetics of that early last century, I built a T-model-like front grille. Some styrene was used to build the dashboard and I painted it to the best to my abilities to get this wood grain effect. The last step was put on some details, and here you have it, the final build. did learn a lot of this build, which of course I will put in my future builds. Speaking of Santa, Santa brought me a couple good things, and one of it was this salt shaker kit from AMT, which I really dig. I really like that. So that's gonna be my next project. I will not go too crazy with it, but I have some ideas. Alright, this is the end for this episode. Again, I hope you all have a fantastic 2023. Stay healthy, have fun, and keep on building those awesome models. Bye y'all!